Hello everybody. This is a pretty simple, quick and easy recipe for tonight. It'll take about an hour to cook it, but it's going to be really good. This is one of my mom's recipes. She actually got hers out of the Betty Crocker cookbook. I'm getting mine out of the Joy of Cooking, and it is chicken paprikash, and it's one of my favorites. I haven't had this in a long time, so we're going to cover the ingredients first and then we'll get started. So I have 4 chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. I have 1 cup of onions. This is actually about a medium onion that I chopped up a little finer. Then I have a half a teaspoon of salt and 3 tablespoons of paprika. Then we have 2 cups of chicken stock. I have 2 tablespoons of flour, which will be used to thicken the gravy at the end of the recipe. And a half a cup of sour cream, which will also go in at the end of the recipe. So that's all of our ingredients for this dish. So let's get this going. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've got Maggie good and hot. So to the pot, which I forgot in my ingredients, but we'll catch it now. I've got a tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to get that melted. Okay, now I'm going to add my onion. I'm going to saute that and get it a little clarified. Now, they're clarified enough. So now I'm going to add my paprika and my salt. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice tonight. Got a weather change. Got a little toasty. The onions coated. And now we're going to add our chicken stock. I want to bring this to a boil. And then once it's boiling, I'm going to add my chicken, and I'm going to turn the heat down. So I'm going to play you a little music while we watch chicken stock boil. Okay, we've got a little bit of a boil going on this, so the next thing we need to do is add our chicken. So I'm going to put the thighs in. I'm going to put them skin side down first. And I will probably, after about a half an hour of cooking time, flip them over just to make sure they get an even cook. And these are bone-in, skin on. This is definitely a comfort dish. It's not for the faint of heart. If you're looking for something healthy, this is not it. So now that we've got the chicken in there, I'm going to turn it down on a medium heat, and I'm going to let it cook, like I said, for about an hour in the broth. And then at that point, I'll check to see if it needs any salt and pepper to taste. And we'll finish up the recipe. So I'll see you in a little bit. We are back, And I'm going to remove the chicken one more time because I want to get this sour cream in here. So we'll take them out and set them aside. And they are very well cooked. Put them on a plate here. Alright, we're going to set those aside. Now I'm going to put my sour cream in here. And this is, and then I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to whisk it in and I'm going to shut it off because at this point it's ready to serve. Let me get my handy dandy whisk. You want to whisk this in really good. Get it mixed in good. Look at that gravy, folks. Ooh, I cannot wait to dig into this. While we were away and it was cooking, I did have to add some salt to it. Slide that in there, flip it over. I did add some salt to it and a little bit of crushed black pepper because the chicken stock wasn't really that well seasoned. So there you have it, folks. Chicken paprikash. And I'm so glad you came to join me tonight. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Good night, everybody.